Greetings, my good friends, and welcome to another CLK Video Productions product review. I am your very humble and beloved host, Chris Cult. Thank you for joining me today. We got a very interesting microphone for you. This is the fourth of our four-part series of handheld microphones. So it's from China, and you'll understand when you hear the name of it. It's a very interesting name and a very interesting looking microphone. And it's called the Cooyinka SK8-G. And this guy has got some girth to it. Besides, it's just heavy duty as hell. I mean, this thing is strong. It kind of matches up, maybe even heavier than that other mic we did just recently with the copper finish on it. This guy is incredible. Now, the manufacturer boasts that, quote, legendary sound right from the box, unquote. So we're going to see if that is true or not. And we're going to put it through our test without any processing. So hang tight. We're going to do it right now. Okay, friends, we are back with the Cooyinka SK8-G all hooked up, wired for sound, and you are now listening to it. And I got to say, the manufacturer wasn't lying. This thing does sound pretty decent, straight out of the box. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Just like I've been impressed with a lot of the TEMU microphones. Not bad. Now, we're going to put it through our usual testing. Plosives, Sibilance, and off-axis white noise test. And see how it does through that. So let's start with Plosives, okay? All right. Peter Pepper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers, Peter Pepper picked. If Peter Pepper picked a pack of pickled peppers, how many packs of pickled peppers did Peter Pepper pick? She sells seashells by the seashore. And rubber baby buggy bumpers. I like it. Good, good, good. Little tiny bit of Plosives. Little tiny bit. But I am like literally on top of this thing, talking into it. The last mic I reviewed, it was like a day or two ago. Man, it was really plosive heavy. It was the SM57 clone. But this guy did really well. Very good. Because I had a pop builder here all set to go. I got this big guy. This is from the SM7B that I have, the fake one. Peter Pepper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Excellent. Now, we're going to do our off-axis rejection using white noise, which is going to be TV static. Okay? All right. I'm going to start from the beginning here. 0. 90 degrees left, 180 degrees rear, 90 degrees right, and 0 for 360 degrees. Again, really good on off-axis rejection. Outstanding. If this thing had a hand, I'd shake it. I got a little hand that sprout out of it. Oh. All right. A little white glove like Mickey Mouse, Okie dokie. Well, one thing I want to do now is that I forgot in our first segment is I want to go over some statistics with it. Product specifications. Dynamic mic. Frequency range is 50 hertz to 15 kilohertz. So that's a pretty wide frequency response. Maximum SPLs, 130 decibels. SPL stands for sound pressure levels. The cable impedance is 0.5 to 1.5 ohms. And that's about the only other things it gives here. So there you go. That's the main and most important, in my opinion, specifications on the microphone. So very good. I'm glad they provided that. Usually you just get kind of like the last few, we've had some cockeyed, cockamamie specification sheets or leaflets that didn't really give too much information at all. So we're going to move on to our next segment, which is everybody's favorite. Mom, Dad, the kids, hurry up and get around the computer because it's everybody's favorite segment called What's in the Box? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with What's in the Box, because everybody got a question on what's going on in the box, right?
Have any of your workers ever had their hands cut off by the machinery?
No.
And then the hands started crawling around and tried to strangle everybody?
No, that has never happened.
Any popped eyeballs?
All right, first, there's not a lot in the box, so don't get all excited. It's not going to be a very exciting what's in the box today. Well, first, you get the microphone. Ta-da! Of course you do. Secondly, you get this very generous, 16-foot XLR to quarter phono or 6.5 millimeter jack for your mixer to microphone. Now it's really long. And as I've mentioned before, with these long cables with handhelds, there's a front of house mixer guy that you plug into, and you ship it on out toward the stage, and you're done deal. So that's why you get a long cable. I don't know if 16 feet is really good enough, but whatever. It's still a great amount, more than what I need. But and that's it for what's in the box. So I'm sorry it wasn't that exciting, but at least you got to listen and see me beat myself up in the head with the metal end of a wire. Hello everyone, welcome back, and we're going to do a few things in this segment. First of all, we're going to do a quickie rundown on the build quality of this thing. Didn't do it earlier, but pretty much mentioned, I believe it was mentioned in the statistics that it's an all-metal build, very heavy, and it's got this little switch on it right here, which so it's got that convenient switch on it, and you can hardly see it. It blends in really well. And not too terribly loud. A lot of these handheld microphones are like click, click, Now, as far as price goes, the price on this thing that I paid for it, and this was May 3rd, was $26.01. Now, unfortunately, I just checked, and they are out of stock. But they usually always restock, especially if it's a hot selling item, which this one is. It's a really cool looking microphone too, and it sounds awesome. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be restocking this thing. As far as my overall opinion of this microphone is, I think it's a very good microphone, especially for the price, $26. It's built like a tank. It's very good value for the money. It sounds great right out of the box, just like the manufacturer said. The handling noise is great. As you can see, I'm holding it in my hand right now. Overall, this thing is a really good mic. It's got a good price. It's got a great sound. It's got a great build. And I think I recommend it. I recommend it. Now, I'm going to put a link anyways. It still has a link to this microphone. And if anybody wants to purchase it, you'll be good to go when they restock. It's with TEMU. So it comes from China. Takes about 2 weeks to get here. But the anticipation is great. You know, I always like waiting for a toy. You're all like, yeah, you know. It's one thing that it's kind of nice when you get it quick, like from Amazon. But it's also kind of cool when you get to wait a little bit because it makes it even better from the time when you get it. So it's a lot funner that way. All right, well, that's it for this segment. We're going to close it off and we're going to move in and wrap this show up. Okay? All right. Be right back with the closing. All right, friends. All things must come to an end. So we're going to have to wrap this show up. But first, just in case you're wondering what this microphone sounds like with processing and equalization, you're listening to it right now. I'll give you a little before and after. Well, this is after. And this is before I put any processing on there. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. And with testing 1, 2, 3. So it made a good thing even better. Sounds wonderful to me. So thank you all very much for joining me. I appreciate it as always. And I'd like to thank my fellow YouTubers as well, like Clay Allen at Clay Allen Reviews, Kevin Ray at Back to the Retro Review, Miss K at Miss K TV, and Mike Newman at Level Up with Mike Newman. Remember, if you like what I do, hit that like, share, and subscribe, and ring the bell so you get the notifications on when my new stuff comes out, okay? All right. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys have a great one. Take care. This is your humble and beloved host, Chris Colt, saying bye.